We got a big break in Dolphins news. We'll get back to Odell Beckham Jr. has signed with the Miami Dolphins.
We got more pressing
we got
things right
we got
now.
boxing royalty here with us, man. The Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, joining us here on the show. Oscar, thanks for the time, man. Really appreciate it.
No, thank you guys, man. Appreciate it.
This is look, man. They were like putting up blockades and everything. Like they were wondering, is there going to be some drama between you and Canelo after the press conference? You feel like you made your point for this week, or is it possible that there still could be some more pressing issues with you and Canelo this week?
Yeah, most likely there will be. It's all good. It's all good. Look, I'm a promoter, and that's what I do. And just like I promoted, just like I sparked Tank Davis with Ryan Garcia, just like I sparked many fights. This is what a promoter does. But this one here is a little more personal because I promoted Canelo for 12 years, and he's just ungrateful. And it's I have to call him out on it because the crap that he's been talking about me on a personal level.
Right.
It's not cool. I mean, just watch my documentary and just be quiet. It is what it is.
I did watch that documentary. It was very it was a lot. How hard was that process for you? Because you opened up everything on that.
It was liberating, man. Yeah, it was liberating. It wasn't hard at all. I had to get it out my chest, And it's funny because the beef that started with me and Canelo was, I believe, the Mayweather fight with Canelo.
The first one?
Yeah.
No, the only one.
Yeah, the only one. So, the powers to be, whatever, there's always powers to be in every sport or any, in music or whatever, So they decided, hey, make sure Oscar's in rehab. Okay, I mean, I didn't help myself either,
Right.
Right?
Sorry to laugh at
yeah,
that.
No, it's true. It's the truth. So I checked myself into rehab the week of the big fight. I called Canelo, hey, sorry, I have to take care of my personal stuff, it's very important, because I'm going downhill. And that's what he's pissed off at,
That you weren't.
That I wasn't there for him. Like,
Yeah.
you're the one that's fighting up in the ring. How am I going to be there for you? And I have to take care of my personal business.
Right.
There was some report that you had sent him a cease and desist because he had said something about money that was money this year. What do you say to those claims?
I've paid, and that's exactly why. And I'm probably going to slap a lawsuit on him because he's messing with my reputation as a promoter. He's messing with my reputation with my company. I mean, imagine now fighters starting to believe that. Right. I have a squeaky clean reputation as a promoter in boxing. I pay every fighter. I build the biggest fights that we can. We build superstars. I mean, it's defamation to the fullest.
Right.
One of your fighters, you guys had an amazing week last week, obviously with Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
First of all, I just wanted, before we get into the work
that might
of
be
this
the
week,
biggest.
What was your reaction to all of this? Were you in on this? Because people were saying this was a monster troll, or were you legitimately like, this guy may be crazy, I'm not really sure what was going to show up? How did you take in all the Ryan Garcia stuff?
He told me he was in a troll. He was going to do the biggest troll in sports history.
Look. It worked because look, we were like, he's got no chance.
Right.
There's like, why is he giving money away? And why is he doing?
9-1?
Why is he doing this? And then you find out he took his money, he bet on himself, and look, all you can do is tip your hat and say, well done, because a lot of people talk trash in the fight game, but you don't back it up like that.
Right.
He backed it up. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, he backed it up.
But you was there ever a point where you didn't know that it was act? Like, did he have to reach out to you at all?
When I first got to New York, fight week on Monday, the week of the fight.
Would you just put your mic there?
Yeah.
A little bit closer.
When I got to New York, fight week, the first thing that they tell me, you have to go to Ryan's room. You have to go to Ryan's room. My God, he's not fit to fight. He's got women everywhere. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I just got here. Let me enjoy this day.
Right.
And but I talked to him. He was cool. Everything was good. It's crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I knew exactly what he was doing. Look, Devin Haney is a master boxer. Okay, master. Beautiful footwork, patience, beautiful. Combinations. So Haney is used to fighting on his back foot, waiting for you to make mistakes. Right? So now what does Ryan do? He pisses the hell out of him. Now he's fighting on his front foot, face first. Oh, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to get you, Ryan Garcia. Oh.
Right.
That was the mistake, and that was brilliant from Ryan Garcia. He got into his head.
You, like, as a boxer, you guys have to be so disciplined. But, like, that level of, guys who are wild, like, remember you versus Mayorga, like, everybody, he was the crazy guy and all that type of stuff. Right. What is that balance of you having to be disciplined but also maybe cut loose a little bit because you guys put so much into it?
No, there's so much that goes into, your training physically. But mentally, you have to stay strong. You have to just stay focused. And the best one to do it is Mayweather. He always took you out of your game plan. Even when he fought me, he brings a little chicken with a gold medal, and you're not gonna, I mean, it's hilarious. It's genius if you think about it, right? But he's taking you out of your game plan. I want to get him.
Right.
And that's when you make mistakes.
How do you feel Jaime's handled this week?
That's what. Yeah, I'm curious to know. Could any of this, what you and Canelo are going through, affect what he's going to try to do in the ring?
Yeah.
Because he's got a very talented fighter he's fighting, and he's talking about you and not about Jaime.
Right. He's all furious of what I'm doing and what I'm saying.
You ain't fighting him.
I'm not fighting him. I mean, hey, I'm not fighting him, and so I strongly feel that, look, yes, it is the mental, warfare, and it is physical also, but you take a look at Munguia. He's 27 years old. He's younger, yes. Doesn't have that much wear and tear like Canelo. Right. He has a new trainer in Freddy Roach. We've seen the progress of Munguia not getting hit as much anymore as he used to back in the day.
Right.
His punch output is like 60 to 80 punches around, whereas Canelo throws 10 to 15 punches around. So there's a lot of variables that come into play. I mean, it's not just the mental part of it, but I think physically Munguia can be and hopefully will be too much for him.
What that man right there, Freddy Roach, you've worked with him before. What does he do for a fighter as far as, like, he's always known as an offensive guy, but that I feel like plays to Jaime's strength. So when you've worked with him, what are the things that Freddy does so well that bring it out in the ring?
Well, first of all, he'll get you in great shape. He'll have you throwing 100 punches around, okay? Which is great. Physically, you have to be ready for Canelo to take those big bombs. You have some breathing room with Canelo because he doesn't
punch as much.
He doesn't punch as much, so that's when you have to capitalize. But one thing about Freddy is that he's the most knowledgeable trainer in the game today. He'll tell you 3 or 4 little things that you have to switch up. Like the master plan is only like 3 to 4 little things. That's it. I'm not sure what they are, but I know that Freddy Roach and Jaime have the master plan to dethrone Canelo.
Since you've known Canelo for a long time, there is this thought that he can't be really hurt. I mean, like, he's lost to boxers and things like that. But do you believe this guy is it possible to hurt Canelo and put him away in a fight?
Yeah, it depends. It depends because Canelo has a good chin. Right. He does have a good chin.
Right.
But you have a body. If you can't knock him out in the chin, hey, chop him down to the body.
Right.
And Munguia has some wicked body shots of his own. So I think look, the fact that there's 2 Mexicans at this level, at the highest level, fighting each other, we're going to see a war.
Right.
We're going to see a war, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Before we get you out of here, Oscar, and buy this fight on Amazon Prime pay-per-view, Canelo Alvarez, Jaime Munguia. Just getting back to the Ryan thing, obviously the news of this week, his test. What is your reaction to all that? Where do we stand with this thing?
Yeah, very surprised. Obviously, I'm standing behind him. But we have to see what the anti-doping is going to come back with, and we have to wait for all the facts to come in. We don't know exactly. I can't really comment on it and state my facts. I have to get all the information. We have to see the facts and then take it from there. I mean, there's no room for cheating. Obviously, there's no room whatsoever. But I do have to get all the facts.
Appreciate it, Oscar. Thanks so much for the time. Buy this fight on pay-per-view coming up Saturday. The Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, join us. We'll be back with more after this.